I wish to address whether or not college athletes should be paid. The aspect of college athletes being paid is an issue that is debated time and time again. However, many have not understood that the college sports have generated billions and billions of dollars for schools and corporate sponsors. The money benefits people from these schools except for the players. Therefore, different people have different views on whether or not the athletes should be paid. However, I personally think the athletes should be paid because they play an imperative part in this sport. One of the reasons why the athletes should be paid is they make a lot of money for that school. For this reason, they should receive a part of the enormous amount of money the school receives. Despite many around these students making money, the athlete who helps generate this money receive nothing, which is not good. It seems like it to be a form of exploitation. The athletes should also be paid because they give their school a valuable experience and exposure to obtain donations and applications. A study showed that a team rises to become a great one from a mediocre one. Their applications increase 18.7%. And in the same way, if a team wins 5 times in a season, their donations from alumni increases 28%. The time spent away from studies through sports is valuable to these students, and they should be motivated to being paid. The time they lost for studies should be compensated financially, making it easier for them to make this compromise. Just like other students, college athletes need money to spend, just like we all do. Even though they usually get a full-time scholarship, they are to be paid money that would be used as pocket money. Several reasons as well have been raised on why college students should not be paid. Some people have argued that these students have full scholarships, and hence there is no reason for them to be paid. However, this is not the case because most athletes receive only a partial scholarship. There are assertions also that the determination of who should or should not be paid can be tricky. There may also be questions on how much these athletes should be paid. People arguing against this aspect point out that all athletes should not be paid because not all of them participate in the sport. Well, even if you sit the bench, you should be paid because you were picked for that team, and at some point you're going to hopefully be called to play. However, paying some and leaving others may threaten the team's morale and become chaotic. It is asserted that this scenario provides more questions than answers, which it does. However, regardless of what some point out, college athletes should be paid because they play a crucial role in this sport. In conclusion, college athletes should not be exploited in school by not paying them. Many conversations held with the college athletes have pointed out that they need to be paid. They assert that they should not be ignored in this debate. For instance, they assert that the money that they would like to be getting from these schools is just a tiny amount of money to help the schools to generate. Therefore, the measures should be put in place to ensure that college athletes should be paid.